Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Kaiju Wars. It is a turn-based strategy game, effectively simulating Godzilla. Let's see, hello. Act 1, Flotio City? I don't know. Anyway, the war begins. Sinister meeting, and we've got a lot of other stuff. Okay, so effectively think Into the Breach, but instead of fighting just a bunch of bugs, you're fighting one Kaiju. It's gonna be kind of interesting. I guess there's less mechs too, but still. Xenophon, progress report. Master, preparations are complete. 4 units are combat ready, along with the necessary support personnel. Several strategic plans are ready for overview. Oh, they're actually controlling these things. Only 4? Simulations show 4 units to be sufficient with an 87% success rate. Enemy formations wield outdated weaponry incapable of significantly damaging our units. Expected campaign duration? 5 acts. Estimated 50 missions. In local time, please. 10 weeks before total capitulation. First target, the megacity of Flotio. Flotio? I don't know. Population 1.2 billion. Technologically advanced and lacking in military. High priority targets? 1 Dr. Emma Wagner and the new mayor. Sending a profile summary now. Calculating threat level. The doctor's views are disturbing. Switching to strategic plan 9. Again, we never get to use plans 1 through 8. Affirmative, Xenophon. Begin your mission. Dr. Wagner must be prioritized. Xenophon, he definitely has kind of a Roswell gray look to him, doesn't he? As you command. So this is more sci-fi. I was assuming this would be like set in the 60s or something. The year is 20XX. Sprawling megacities cover much of the Earth, replacing nation-states as centers of political power. The city of Flotio is famed throughout the world for its cutting-edge technology, shimmering skyscrapers, and extremely long office hours. Powerful waves crash against the island city's majestic coasts, and the picturesque Mount Fumi is a popular site for tourists. You have just been elected the mayor of this magnificent metropolis. You're looking forward to a peaceful term of long city council meetings and discussions of zoning bylaws. After all, that's what you're playing this game for, isn't it? Dead Meat Gulch. Oh, are these? Nope. Out in the boonies, where nothing ever happens. And we have difficulties. Doesn't look like I can pick any other ones. Welcome to Dead Meat Gulch, Army Base. Your Highness, Your Honor. Job title, Your Worship or Mayor? Wait. Mayor, Grand Poobah, Daring Leader, or Your Worship, Your Excellency, Your Coolness. Oh, I see. I can change it. What is my job title? I need to think about this. I don't know what this is going to do, but I'm going to be Overlord, and I'm going to replace my honorific with, oh dang, it's pizza time, and we're just going to see what happens. Haha. Oh dang, it's pizza time. That's what we're supposed to call the Overlord. Well, you can call me Major. No match for being the Overlord, obviously. Believe me, I won't try and take your job. I get sleepy even thinking about public transit planning. Well, you're here to inspect our army base, right? Let's get to it. About the base? You can barely call it a base. Most of the vehicles here belong to a museum. Oh, belong in a museum. Ha! But don't worry, everything's well maintained and totally up to code. Commander Carl even runs a tight ship here. Where's Carl, you say? Why isn't he guiding this inspection? Well, you see, he's, we had this call and so he had to... Okay, shoot, I admit it. I lost a coin toss to babysit the politician. But hey, at least we know he owes me lunch. Just Major? I guess you'll probably hear from the other guys eventually, but my nickname is Danger. Major Danger, get it? Why Danger? No offense, you're what's it? Dang, it's pizza time. But that's a dangerous question. Haha, get it? Dangerous? Okay, I'll shut up now. How about we just move on, eh? Right away, you're, dang, it's pizza time. Wait, that's a warning siren. Been so long since I heard one. Don't even know what it means. Blast, where's Commander Carl when you need him? Let's get to the command bunker and see what's up. I am not regretting my decision so far. Seismic activity detected. Well, I like this style. It's very 80s. It's probably just an armadillo or some kid playing with a drone. Let's get an idea of where it is. Click the flashing radar icon in the lower left. Picking up seismic activity in this area. Near our east base. Commander Carl was driving around there, I think. Click the army base and deploy our missiles. Missiles? Now click end turn. I love this style. It's very campy. It works well. Economy. That's the biggest, meanest armadillo I've ever seen. Let's blast it. Left click your missiles. Right click the red tile next to the monster. Right click the red tile next to the monster. We're gonna need a bigger base. Left click to build a foundation by the road and build an army base. Oh, I see. Army base. I don't think I was supposed to move this closer. Oh well. Now click the foundation by the river, build an airfield. Bases can't deploy units the turn you build them, so end turn. Oh, that's a bad sign. Did that thing just crush Carl? It destroys our troops and buildings just by stepping on them? Wonder where we'll head next. Click on the monster now. Looks like the monster will always move towards the closest building. That's our army base. Above the monster are its life bars. You can see a big 4 besides its current life bar. It must be its movement speed. Luckily we can repair units for cheap. Click your army base and repair our missiles. Click your airfield and deploy a fighter. Units can't move the turn they deploy, so end turn. Oh, I see. The more I damage it, the more it slows down, too. That makes sense. Yep. Sure enough, you move 4 spaces. Attack him with your units. Left click to select and right click to move. Oh no, we have to get close. Yeah, we slowed him down, but it's not enough. He'll still reach our base with his speed of 3. I know, we need tanks. Deploy a tank at the army base. Deploy another fighter, then end your turn. Now, did he heal or no? But he does have a lot of HP for mid-phase. Okay. Ugh, did you see that? Tanks have the slow ability. Cost Kaiju an extra movement to destroy them. So the tank saved our base for now. Repair your tank, move your fighters, and deploy your last fighter. Let's see. Right click to move. Deploy another one. Okay, end turn. I'm a huge fan of old, like, Godzilla movies. I never really watched as many as I should have. Or could have, probably. But it was always really fun to go back to, It was always really fun to go back to, like, Blockbuster back in the day. Damn, those 2 suburbs are equally close, so it's random which one he'll head for. And you need to deal damage faster to stop him. Position your fighters to attack while right in his possible paths. Why? Fighters do 2 counter damage when stepped on. Move those fighters to the red spaces in his path. Well, that didn't exactly do what I wanted it to. I was trying to get him to go around and then attack, but it looks like he just took the most immediate path. So I'll have to keep that in mind. Looks like it didn't matter, though. Now, does he still attack the building? No. Sweating profusely. I can't blame him. Never surrender. Keep preparing fighters as needed and let him have it. Okay, so if we just move them to that space, then they just attack. Okay, so he's gonna destroy that singular building. Oh, I wonder if I could have actually had 2 fighters in the way. Yeah, I could have probably had 2 fighters in the way and that would have killed him. Oh well. Let's see. Yeehaw! We drove that scaly fella off. Good thing we totally did not panic. Haha. Hope we can still get out of this base after that big armadillo crushed the door. Well, I like it so far. It's definitely going to take a little bit of getting used to it, but I like it. It reminds me of Advance Wars or, I mean, quite a number of different games, frankly. And it works rather well. Medals are collected throughout your campaign. Well, what do? Well, they're shiny. Okay. So Kaiju Wars begin. Doesn't look like I can do anything with that. Looks like there's completed in free play, on hard, or just completed in general. Kaiju Wars begin. Okay. Oh. Interesting, there's leaderboards. I'm not going to care about that too much. So mission completed, turn 9, completed on hard. You thought it would be easy being Flodio's overlord. Then the Kaiju came, constructed a base as quickly as possible so you can rally your forces and drive the monster back. Now, is it going to be the same monster or is it going to be a new one? We lost the tank hangar, but at least the command bunker is still okay. Hello? Did any of my seismometers go off? Who is this? My seismometers, blinking lights on the console. Ones that you don't know what they mean. Are there any? Doesn't narrow it down. I don't think even Carl knew what most of these mean. But yeah, there's some blinky doohickeys. How exciting! There should be a gray data box beneath the lights. Please bring it to my lab. Who are you? You need to hurry. There are more kaiju coming this way. Click. Well, so that was weird. Either way, Overlord, we better get you in this box back to civilization. Now, is it going to be the same one or is it a new one? Okay. Breakthroughs to achieve. Oh, we've got some new stuff. We need an army base or an airfield to deploy more troops, and this region doesn't have one. Bases cost $12, so we'll need more money. Overlord, save up some of that sweet tax money to build a base. It didn't turn until we have enough money. Okay. I don't think there's anything I can do for the moment. Looks like we've got King Cool Whip here. I don't know what it is about apes with the giant, like, kind of single point at the top of their heads. I've seen it a lot, but I've never seen it on a gorilla. Some buildings produce money every turn. Money can be used for deploying or repairing units and constructing buildings. Wait, what's that blue beaker? I've never seen it before. The blue beaker is science. Fill up the science meter and we earn a breakthrough, putting us one step closer to victory. So science equals victory, huh? I can dig it. Let's keep that science rolling. We should have enough money now. Click on a foundation to construct an army base or an airfield. Okay. Probably army base. Need some advice? You called the right guy. Served in 2 wars, earned dozens of war medals. What's that? Why aren't I a general yet? Well, that's a long story. Don't you have a monster to fight or something? Alright, advice. Tanks and fighters deal good counter damage when stepped on. Use them to attack head-on. Missiles and bombers have low counter but high attack, so use them to attack the monster's rear. Get all that? Because I got medals that need shining. Oh, hello. Who gave you my personal number? Did that ridiculous muscle man figure out figure out call display? Well, I'm an expert on kaiju. They always move towards the nearest building. If they reach a building, they stop. They like to rampage in the wreckage. Admit it, you would too if you were a kaiju. Okay, so this one isn't very fast, and it's already kind of hurt. Ugh, that ape just tore down Floatia Tower. I'm telling you. Oh, dang, it's pizza time. This means war. Select our new base and deploy a unit. Let's get him. Okay, so we got missiles, which do ground attack 2, air attack 3, counter 0, speed 2. Or tank. Yeah, I can't do much with that. So Dr. Wagner, proud holder of a PhD and the world's only hope. You lose if she dies. It's fair. Well, I don't think I have anything else I can do. I don't have enough money for another foundation, and I'm probably going to be spending it on tanks. Back in my day, this happened every day. I somehow sincerely doubt that. Our unit roster is global for the whole mission. Our bases are just the deployment parts. Or points. I don't know, I can't read today. Since our roster has both Army and Air Force units, we'll eventually need an Army base and an airfield to deploy them all. Right. Go there. Do we get another tank? No, we're gonna get a missile. I'd like to get the next base, but I'm thinking if I can have a missile just following this guy and shooting him from behind, that'll work a lot better. Because I don't think he goes for... I don't think he'll go for those, normally. Okay, click on the advisor portraits in the bottom left to speak with your mission advisors. Already kind of did. Okay, I'm just gonna go here, hope it works. Okay, oh, we have a lot of foundations. Do I want to get an airfield here? The only immediate problem is if they get wrecked. He's got a lot of buildings to get through, though. And I don't have enough money for anything else. We'll get the runway. Okay, one. And then he's gonna run out of movement speed. Trying to hit the tank. It's tough, but we can hurt them. Defeat the monster to earn a breakthrough. Earn enough breakthroughs and we win the mission. Okay. We were just gonna shoot him. Repair that. And bomber. Ground attack 2, counter 1. Fighter is counter 2. Let's see. I'm gonna start with the fighter. We want to slow it down as much as possible. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to stop it here. Okay. That hits it. And we're not going to be able to stop it from destroying the suburb, unfortunately. But we are going to be able to hurt it pretty bad. It looks like it's getting really confused by half of my jets. It's just like, do I hit that or do I break the building? And the answer is the Kaiju is just super up for going after the building. And I think it's going to go for my airfield. Okay. But that's okay. Yeah, we've got it on the ropes. I'll just get another tank and another fighter. We're just going to make a veritable minefield that it'll have to punch through. There we go. I like the combat animations. They remind me of Advanced Wars. It's not fully there. I actually would love the full cutaway where you'd see them like side by side or something, but oh well. Anyway. I should have waited. We get one breakthrough, but had I waited one more turn, we would have gotten another one. We're into breakthrough. Fill the breakthrough stars in the bottom left by earning science or defeating monsters to win the mission. Or maybe breakthroughs are just, how you win. Needed to win. There's also security provided by buildings. Interesting. So we get those. I don't know if it mattered too much. Oh, interesting. There's Twitch integration. Why not? So breakthroughs don't actually net me science, do they? Or we get it, and we win anyway. Wait, what happened? Why is it leaving? It's leaving because I managed to complete my anti-Kaiju serum. But I already killed it. I gave it to one of my grad students to administer to the monster just now. Oh, is that the kid who ran by carrying a huge banana? The what? The giant banana. He said it was important. We hung it from the balcony of the last ruined building. Well, I suppose at least it worked. Please come to my lab straight away. We have much to discuss. There's a couple people that managed to save one more building than I did. I don't know how. Alright. Get those. Doesn't look like we get anything else. I was hoping that breakthroughs would let me actually do a little bit of, like, science and unlock some stuff, but oh well.
Just minutes ago, the famous Flotio Tower office complex collapsed underneath the 300-foot gorilla that was climbing it. In the waterfront district, a giant lizard-shaped monster was spotted chasing after a food truck. Please stay calm and remain indoors unless your building is falling down around you.
Fair enough. I actually really like FMVs like that. I wish they were almost more campy. Like Red Alert 3 levels of just goofy. Oh well. Alright. In a remote region of the Flotio coast, a kaiju has been sighted dangerously close to the mysterious doctor's lab. Hold out as long as you can and evacuate when the monster gets too close. Lab looks like the place. Nice electric fence, huh? Good, you're here. I'm Dr. Emma Wagner, PhD Sensor Data. Now, please. Well, pleased to meet you too and all. Were you expecting more pleasantries? The city is in great danger, and I am, or I suppose we are, the only ones who can save it. Your specialty. So what exactly is your PhD in, Doc? I'm the world's leading kaijuologist. I study kaiju, what the public might describe as giant monsters. Hey, what a coincidence. We've been fighting giant monsters all day. Yes, that is why I am here. I've been monitoring the kaiju using seismometers. What now? Seismometers. They measure ground vibrations, like from earthquakes, but kaiju movement also causes a similar effect. Whoa, so you mean we can track these beasties? Yeehaw! Let's get hunting. Oh no, Major, they are hunters. We cannot defeat them in battle. Not for good. Only hope is my experimental anti-kaiju serum. Anti-kaiju serum? That's what was in the giant banana, right? Apparently, yes. The serum causes drowsiness in kaiju, reducing their aggression and causing them to lose interest in, well, smashing our cities. Sleeping monster is sure better than an angry monster, but what about a more permanent solution? The permanent solution is to coexist in peace, as we have done for millions of years. What? Millions of years? Yes, my belief is that the kaiju date back at least to the time of dinosaurs. It's possible they share a common ancestor. Whoa, the kaiju are super dinosaurs? How have I not heard of this? What have they been doing all this time? Sleeping? Actually, very possibly. In any case, they've never been a threat to humanity until now. Something has driven them into a city-stomping frenzy. My anti-kaiju serum will buy us time to discover what that is. Begin the mission. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's start the city-saving action. Yes, but remember, the priority is completing my anti-kaiju serum. If the kaiju get too close to my lab, we'll have to evacuate. I'll have my grad students on standby. They're used to helping me move anyway. Your lab? Doc, the tutorial mission was very clear that the monster always targets the closest building. What makes you think it'll come for you? I have my suspicions. Just be ready for anything. It doesn't help that the lab is kind of right smack dab in the center. Overlord, this is my lab. Protect it. Okay. I've already got bases here. We can start rolling out our troops right away. Okay, objectives. 3 breakthroughs to achieve. Dr. Wagner must survive. Win by turn 12. Projects. Oh. Unplayed dark projects. Enemy draws 1 per turn. Cards with no effect are redrawn. That's interesting. Picking up seismic activity in this area. Isn't that, like, really bad? Okay, that's the lab there. I'm just gonna start with a tank. That's this guy again. I wonder if the Kaiju actually have... Wait, yeah, they do kind of have unique effects. See, military-wise, okay, that's a problem. The only immediate problem is... Well, let's see what she says. Click on my lab to evacuate when the monster gets too close. Move my truck near a harbor, and I can switch to a boat that moves immediately. We can change vehicles at army bases and airfields too. Just make sure they don't have a unit on them. As long as I can get to a different lab safely, I can continue my work. Oh, these are other labs. Okay. He has a lot more HP now. That's a problem. Okay. Considering everything, let's get a bomber and another tank. Because the tanks, we need more or less just to slow them down. And we need the bombers specifically to actually hit it. So we're losing 1 security here. Oh dang, it's pizza time. A dark project will occur every turn. Some sinister force must be helping the Kaiju. Okay. Let's get close. What else can we do? Probably another fighter. And some missiles. I don't think I'm going to be able to do much with that, though. This is going to take a little bit for it to do anything here. I'm a little concerned about that tower. Okay. Breach. I don't know what the breach is. Well, we got a breakthrough at the very least. Oh, did we lose a lab? We probably did. Those red locks in the lower left are our security. If it gets fully cancelled, the Kaiju will find my lab and head straight for it. Okay. Go there. Let's see. In that case, if it is going to be breaching and going for the lab, we've got to move. So if it reaches 0, breach occurs. The security icon is cancelled. Okay. There we go. I don't think there's anything else I can do. Let's slow it down with a tank. If I can. In retrospect, I might have actually been better to just do damage to it. Too late now. Okay. But if I can slow it down, that'll be better. Slow down the Kaiju and protect the other security buildings to delay the enemy from finding the dock. Okay. So where's it going? 75% chance, 50% chance. Oh, it might hit my bomber in retrospect. Because we kind of know where it's going. We've got missiles, we've got another bomber. Probably get another bomber just to get around. I don't know. We are losing a lot of economy here. Please go through the fighter jet. Yes! It's not perfect. But it is painful. And we slow it for another turn. Okay. It's now headed for Wagner's lab. A breach has occurred. The enemy's overcome our security. Okay, so it no longer cares for a lot of these things. Okay, there's no need to panic. We can evacuate if the monster gets too close. Call me on the advice panel if you need to learn more. The Kaiju's tail swipe ability will kill one unit that's not in its path every turn. A Kaiju's path means the red shaded tiles where it might step. Click on the Kaiju to see this. You can also look for danger icons to see where the ability can strike. Unfortunately, I don't think I really have much of a choice here. Okay, repair the next tank. Get the other missiles while we're here. And start getting closer. It's going to destroy something. How injured is it? It's getting there. Okay, so it's going to slap out my bomber. Now, is it going to go just straight through the buildings? Oh, well... Oh, that's rough. Okay, Doomsday Clock. Kaiju recovers HP. Eight HP. Doomsday Clock, plus 8 health. How is that fair? We cannot overpower it. Just do whatever you can to slow it down. Dr. Wagner becomes hidden when she boards a transport, but the lab she was in still is targeted by the Kaiju. Your truck can move immediately. Transfer it to faster vehicles like a boat or a plane by moving it next to a harbor or an airfield. Move your truck onto the harbor. Okay. Boats can only move in water. Start moving your boat towards the coast lab. This is rough. Get our bombers back. There's not much I can do. Yeah, if I'd put the tank down by like one tile, I wouldn't have had this problem. Kind of? No, I still would have had this problem in retrospect. Okay. Panic grips the city as Dr. Wagner is not in the lab working on her anti-monster serum. No signs her money is produced. Oh, that's rough. Transfer to lab. Okay. So if I hit that, we're probably going to lose the bomber, unfortunately. Let's see, and apparently I can't do anything with this one. So I'm not quite sure why. Oh, because I just rebuilt the tank. over here. That's probably fine. Repair the fighter. Okay, yep. My only immediate problem is, I just realized that Kaiju might be faster. It is faster than my dudes. And yeah, it's killed all of my airplanes, so I can't do too much to it in the moment. Which is really unfortunate. Okay. So what building is close? Well, we get one breakthrough. Okay, it's going back there. Okay. I'm just gonna try and get back over to it. Let's see, repair the bomber or the fighter? Probably the bomber. And I don't think I can do anything else. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, it's probably just going to keep healing, and I'm really quite reliant on that breakthrough to get further. I was kind of hoping the breakthroughs would give us like a little upgrade. I think that would have actually been quite cool. Oof, my economy is in shambles. But here's the thing. I just want to hit this sucker. I'd very much like to kill it, but that's going to be tough, especially with that healing. Luckily, it only destroys 2 things per turn, so as long as it doesn't hurt my income too much, I'll be okay. I was really assuming the missile fighters would actually... let's see. Or the missile trucks? Would actually have more range than, you know, direct melee, more or less. Okay, a breach has occurred. The enemy has overcome our security again. Okay, so I'm gonna move this here. Might as well just shoot it. Okay, we've damaged its speed pretty bad. I'm just gonna move this here. We might be able to keep it down. The main problem is it's probably gonna heal and get some speed back. So we lose the fighters, but that was kind of expected. Okay, so it heals, get some speed back. If I move that there, move this here, I'm not going to be able to take it out, I know. Let's see, repair the missiles, repair a fighter. Yeah, I've got enough money. I just saw Fight for Floatia as Fight for Florida, and I'm like, I'm not sure. Alright, it might actually clobber through a lot of my dudes here. Nope, just one of them. Unfortunately, I wanted it to hit the tank. Okay. Wait, did it heal again? Well, that's unfortunate. Let's see. Repair tank, repair another fighter. Oh, god damn it. It's gonna end up going through that missile. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about it. He is there. Because I rebuilt this, I rebuilt this tank. And I'm gonna lose that missile. And nothing I can do about it. Well, at least the useless tank has now been replaced. Please don't go through my bomber. Son of a bitch. At least it takes a little bit of damage. Okay. Wait, but I think we win. We get the science, which gets us our breakthrough. It retreats for now. Alright, that was a doozy. Well, that wasn't so bad. Easy for you to say when your workplace wasn't just smashed to pieces. I assure you, there was no real danger, or you were in no real danger whatsoever. I don't think my getaway van driver would agree. Hopefully we get access to more interesting units as we go along. I appreciate the puzzle aspect of this, but I kind of wish I had the ability to come up with my own tech. Oh dang, it's pizza time. It's time we named the Kaiju. I've assigned a scientific name to that powerful aquatic furry Kaiju. It's Alphasaurus Prime. Alpha what now? That's a terrible name. Overlord, don't listen to her. That name's got no style and doesn't represent the beast at all. Should be obviously called the hairy armadillo. Have you ever seen an armadillo, Major? Yeah, that's a really big one. Looks nothing like an armadillo. It's gonna get a nickname no matter what. May as well be for me. What do you think, Overlord? What is its name? Oops. Damn it. Whatever. Alphasaurus Prime it is. I was gonna rename it Snuggles, but I misclicked. It's fine. Okay, so emergency measures. Yeah, I did not get enough medals on that one, but that's okay. Alright, so there's, looks like quite a number of different chapters, one for each of the Kaiju. And probably 50 different missions. Oh no, he comes back though. It almost looks like they might be fighting each other. Dang, this is some spoilers. I think. Including that. Alright. Well, this is not a short game. I think it's got, I'm assuming, 50 missions according to that prologue. Which makes a lot of sense. And at the beginning of this video, I compared this to Into the Breach, and I think I'm going to keep that comparison. Actually, it really does kind of fit that bill very nicely. With more of kind of the puzzly aspect and the you're outgunned, but not necessarily outclassed. And I could dive into another one, but I think this is a good stopping point for now. We know what this game is. Hopefully there's some more interesting tech that you unlock over the course of the game. Mainly just because the 4 units that I have at the moment are fine, but I'd love to be able to do interesting things with them. I think for me, I'm always really into the idea of being able to customize. We got just a toy turtle there as a kaiju. That's adorable. I love the different things we can click on. Well, I think that's pretty much it. There's also a map editor, custom missions that you can make. Let's see. Something? Can I? Oh, I can look around. So, Cantata, Dawn of the Monsters, Terror of the Thermosaurus, Kaiju Wars, Kaiju Wars, Kaiju Wars. Wait, is this a game? Oh yeah, Dawn of the Monsters is... Oh, yeah, a different Kaiju game that came out fairly recently by Way Forward. Yeah, I remember hearing about it, but I didn't play it. Looks like they've got a lot for Kaiju Wars, but yeah, it looks like they're sharing links to other Kaiju games. Whoa! or not necessarily. Cannon-fodder is not a kaiju game. It looks like an interesting 4X game. Here, so you guys don't have to see my my tabs and stuff. Like, this looks really neat, actually. I don't entirely know what it is. It's giving me some heavy Alpha Centauri vibes, but not quite. I'm not entirely sure what's going with it. Explore, expand, and endure across campaigns on a mysterious planet. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on this one. I think, no, I don't know. I swear I've seen it before, but it looks really cool. But yeah, you know what? You can see what my tabs are, I think. I don't think I have anything heinous. No, it's just Steam pages left and right. So there's another one called Terror the Thermosaurus. Oh, it's cute. And there's a demo for it. I should give that a shot. And then obviously Dawn of Monsters, which I was talking about, which looks to be more of like a beat 'em up. Yeah, it's a kaiju beat 'em up. Oh, kind of reminds me of Rampage, though with less verticality. I might check it out at some point. For now, I think this is a good stopping point. So, Kaiju Wars is available on Steam now. I'm just going to take you with me, I guess. It's available on Steam now, or at least it will be in... No, it comes out tomorrow. I am wrong. But it looks like a lot of the missions just kind of have... No, that's definitely a new unit type. So there are other things that we get access to. And also looks like we get some new powers too. Scramble, Kaiju Snare, and Data Protocol. And maybe some other stuff too. I see abs and trees, which I'm not sure what those mean. So it does look like the game gets a fair bit deeper. Oh, look at this chunker. Yeah, so there's 100% stuff that you get access to as the missions go along. I'm seeing trucks. It's got a wind-up punch. Oh, yeah. So, archived cards. Play cards during missions. Add them to the archives. Chosen cards. So you can bring cards with you that give you extra features. That's nice. Oh, we might even unlock the freezer on the next mission if I were to keep going. I'm seeing like Liger Panther and a bunch of other stuff. So you can change which cards you bring with you in your deck as like, you know, the tools that you bring. And then yeah, there's also, wow, there's a lot of stuff. I like it. But with all of that said, if you guys like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new indie games every single day, then hit subscribe. Oh, Retro Gallery. Oh, inspired by Godzilla 2, War of the Monsters. Recreation of all 12 original maps from Godzilla 2. That's interesting. Oh, but you have to unlock it with medals. Well, that's charming. I like that they wear their inspiration on their sleeve. Okay, and we can also just look at these things. Wait. Oh, there's also just public domain. Gamera versus Guiron. Wait, do they just have them in the game? Yeah, I guess all the Gamera movies have become public domain, at least to some degree. I never really watched the Gamera movies. Lost World, 1925. Oh, I remember watching this a long time ago. Yeah, no, it's just tons. So if I do this, oh, it just takes me to archive.org's version of Gamera the Invincible. I was kind of hoping it would be cooked in the game, but that makes more sense. Anyway, let's see. So with all that said, I guess if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new indie games every single day, then hit subscribe because I've got tons of them to check out. But with that, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.